Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome if you're new. In today's video we are going to be carrying on with this page from Hannah Carlzon's book. So what we're going to do is start with the background today because I want to make a start on getting that done. And I'm actually going to use some watercolour paint to do this because the Brute Ferner pencils are so soft. If you were to try and do the background, you'd probably lose most of the pencil because you'd have to keep sharpening it all the time. So today I think we're going to try some watercolour paints. If you guys don't have watercolour paints, you could use pastels to get the same sort of effect with this. So what I want to do is like a dark pink and purple background so that these glass bottles, when we go over them with a white Posca, will really stand out. So we'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so I'm going to start with this bottom piece and I've chosen quite a dark purple for this. So I'm just going to start laying this down. And I need to decide where I want the floor to finish. So I think I'm going to take it over the glass. I think we'll do it to about there. So what I'm going to have to do is follow this line along and try and avoid getting any paint on what we've already coloured. So that's going to come to about here. Okay, and now I'm going to fill in the bottom section and I'm going to go from side to side so that if we get any streaks, it'll be in a sideward motion rather than up and down. And then I'm going to fill in the background here. If you feel like you've got too much paint on your brush, just dab it off on a little bit of tissue. Okay, and now I've mixed together a pink colour, so I'm going to start adding in some pink to this. We can always go over and do a second coat if we need to. And I'm going to take this pink colour over here as well because I want to do pink around the purple mushrooms. And then I'm going to use a paler purple, and I'm going to go ahead and add this into here. And then just taking a little bit of water on here, I'm just going to mix this into the pink. And then we're going to go ahead and fill in this section. Now I'm just using water on its own just to spread this colour a little bit better. Okay, now I'm going to use this same purple colour but up here. So I'm going to go ahead and take it into the pink and then bring it up the picture. I'm not going to worry too much about blending the colours together at the minute because I'll go back over them after just with water just to blend them together a little bit nicer. Okay, so now I'm just going back in with the wet brush and just merging these two colours together. Might need a bit more water. Okay, so now I'm going to go back in with the pink colour and add some more pink over here. Again, I'm just going to take it up to the purple and then I'll blend it out after. Do the same here and add some more pink in. And I'm going to do some darker pink up here. I'm going to add some of this darker pink over here as well. And then just with the damp brush, blend this out. Now I'm going to use a darker purple. Hopefully it's a little bit darker. And go ahead and do a little bit up here. So I'm just using a wet brush here just to mix these two colours together. So I've got no colour on the actual paintbrush. So anywhere where I can see sort of lines that I don't want, I'm just going to go over with a wet paintbrush. Okay, and the floor's not quite dark enough, so I've just made a darker purple, and I'm going to go over this with the darker purple and just darken this up. Okay guys, and I'm going to leave that to dry and I will be back. Okay guys, so I'm going to go back in with a bit more of the darker purple. I'm going to add it to this top corner here because I want this to be darker than it is. So I'm just going to go ahead and go over this little corner here. Then going straight back in with the pink. I'm going to go over this, mix it together. And then just normal water. And then I've got the purple colour again, the lighter purple. So I'm just going to blend this into the pink. And then back in with the pink, just to darken this bit up. And then back in with the purple. And then without putting any more paint on my brush, I'm just going to bring this colour down and blend it out. Okay, so that's darkened up that top corner quite a bit. So I'm going to add a bit more darker colour to this corner as well. So I'll go in with the dark purple first. We'll go back in with the lighter purple, darken up this bit. And then back in with the pink, just to go over this blend line. We'll add a bit more purple here. Now for this bottom bit, I'm just going to take the pink over the purple a little bit, just to kind of get rid of this harsh line that we've got here. So I'm just going to mix these two together. And now just using water, I'm just going to blend that up. So again, I'm just taking a little bit of the pink colour over the purple and just mixing it all together. And then just some more plain water just to really bring that colour out. And then just going in with a little bit of the darker purple again, I'm just going to add some to the middle of this purple section. And then just using water to blend this out. I'm going to add a little bit of darkness to the centres of these purple bits. And then just use some water again to blend this out. I'm just going to go in with a little bit more pink in here and a little bit here, and then go ahead and blend that out. We'll add a little bit more pink up here too, just to darken this up. Okay guys, so I've left this to dry. It's actually been a couple of days because I wanted to make sure that it was super dry before I went over with the Posca pen. So the next step that we're going to do is go ahead and go over these lines for the bottles just with the Posca pen, and any of the lines that are sort of on the insides of the bottles as well, I'm going to go over them with the Posca pen as well. So I'll go ahead and zoom you in and we'll start that. So literally all I'm going to do is just go over the white lines with the Posca pen. Okay, and that's our first one done. So I'm going to do the same for this middle one here. Okay, and because these are see-through, you would see the corner of this bottle. So I'm literally just going to join it up over the white. just so that we've got the complete bottle. And we'll do the same for this side. And it's going to join underneath the mushroom, so I've just left the lines going up to the mushroom. Okay, next we're going to make a start on the wings, and I'm going to go around them with the Posca pen as well. And then we're going to go ahead and go over the little lines that are inside her wings. Give her a little bit of texture. And we'll also fill in the dots. Okay everyone, so that's how it's looking so far. So next we're going to make a start on the stars in the background. So again, I'm going to go in with the white Posca pen for this. So we'll start with this one here. And what I'm going to do is fill in the star completely. And then I'm going to do some little lines coming out of the star. Just do some long ones and some shorter ones. We'll do the same here for this little circle, so I'm just going to fill it in, and then I'll just add a little star detail here. So we've got one here, so I'm going to do the same here. So I'm just going to fill in the circle and then do a cross through it, and then just join up the edges. So you want to make it into almost like a little diamond shape. And then you can just add little rays coming off of it. Now inside this bottle we've got little tiny ones, so I'm just going to go ahead and just do little tiny lines and some dots in the middle. Okay, so that's all the ones that Hannah's drawn in, but this top corner looks a little bit sparse, so I'm just going to add a couple more stars up here. So I'll just do the same, just start with a little dot and then just flick the Posca away. And we'll add one up here. So now going in with a silver gel pen, I'm going to go ahead and fill in the little stones on the floor here. I'm going to do these with silver so that they'll have a bit of sparkle to them. And I think we'll add some over here. And maybe one in this, two in this corner, just to break up all this purple. Now going back to her wings, I'm going to go ahead and fill in these dots that we did with the silver gel pen so that these are going to be a bit more shiny. And I wanted to do the white first so that the silver really stands out. I'm going to use some Posca just to add some little dots in and around these little stars, just so that it's not all big stars and we've got some little stars in there as well. So I'm literally just going to dot the Posca pen over the background. you want to put them inside the glass as well, because obviously you would see them through the glass. Okay guys, and that's this page completed. So I hope you've enjoyed the video and I hope you like the final result. If you did, don't forget to give this a big thumbs up and I'll see you guys in the next video.